So he was a man without a car, frugal and inexact as the reality of bus schedules. And he was wearing an old t-shirt, something about California on it, small hole spreading near the collar, the worn sleeve about to tassel and seam, and his nameless jeans generic as the day the pedestrians, the vendors, and the requisite calico of loitering faces. The volume of her hair pulled over her shoulder, like she was waiting for a lover to come and kiss her, as if he had said, "Wait here, baby. Don't move, baby." And had run to get the phone, and she did what he said. Stood in the mirror how he wanted her, without error, feeling beautiful, pushing her hips forward, trying not to be forward, but wanting so much. She looked soft as a memory of water and dust. Made me think of Diego Rivera. How would he see her? Would she be the queen of the country, a revolution spinning and cursing toward her? Would there be songs about her, mariachis on the verge of tears, her dark eyes looking inward in a private sky? Maybe if Diego Rivera rode buses in Los Angeles and saw her waiting, the world in fresco behind her. But no, her country is this bus depot, and the few unclean streets leading here, these transportation commission tile murals, the freeways changes and their shadows, weeds that conquer concrete and extend toward God. Her memory someplace a language ago, coming to this impersonal country, this country without festivals. The male next to her said something. She looked up and smiled. He let her legs fall out, then tucked it back in. She followed the story, laughed, nudged his shoulder. He came back laughing. And they sat there waiting, a coat between them, the day adrift in the world like the rumor of sleep, the long gasoline afternoon, its hemispheres of clear windows, beyond the city and sifting panes of sun, everything north into this bright sky. Somewhere out there, in the lull of an alley, the quiet ornate of roses, blooming in a grave of chain-link fences, before the cans are collected and the rattle of the cart presses the day back into sound. At the gentle hand of jazz, a jet searching the ionosphere, glimpsed into the subconscious. They were waiting. He picked up the soda and drank. It was strong. And when he was through, she did the same. He continued to talk, evenly, like an early Catholic guitar. She turned her face full to see him, as if he was the only thing flowering in the world. Was the coke his or hers? They both seemed content, buses occasionally filling the structure with sound. I read their advertisements. I watched their wheels turn. Oh, the beautiful leaning of buses. It was my thirst wandering vaguely, a memory I carry of water in August. His Spanish slowed looking at her. She was beautiful. I saw it too, and was lost. He reached and touched her hair. She let him and smiled, closed her eyes and smiled, and let him. His face was gentle, no malice anywhere for miles. He touched her again, and she remained authenticated and round, as when the sun god Ra, seeing the world was barren, touched earth and became all things. He touched her and became constituent to the warm light country of her young body. And in the disappearance of the transit mall, he touched her again, lingered at her chin. I thought he would lean, kiss her full, then recline wealthy, chanting, speaking in tongues, dreaming of fruit. But he lingered respectfully, a city at the edge of the ocean. Soon, the starling will be rising, moving toward the early moon. Hours now since the couple gathered their things and boarded a city bus, No more opera buses going back out into the sun. Only shadows now in the thinning day. No more blue, only more blue than earth now, and occasionally hurrying someone too far away to call to. The custodians are beginning their business as the last of the buses turn into port. One bus blues, one bus mauves and oranges, then a quiet bus of stars.